Hi, hello, my name is Sam, my pronouns are they, them, and welcome back to my office. So I'm doing like a real full intro here, which I do not often do because I am a little bit chaotic and my life is a little bit chaotic. But I have a lot of things about to be going on, so I want to become organized and get my life back together like it once was. I feel like for the past 6 months I've been in a stage of chaos, and I'm done with that. I'm over the chaos. I want to get shit done and be organized. So let's talk about my goals for the week. Main goals for the week. 1, I want to get my food and movement under control. So I'm someone who has suffered from an eating disorder for well over 10 years now, and I do not have my eating disorder under control in any capacity. I never have. I don't know if I ever will. But that's okay. I just want to get my food and my movement under control a little bit. I really have had a hard time with food, but I've been really getting into cooking, and I notice a very clear difference with how I'm feeling in comparison to what I'm eating, which when I was younger, I was not able to really get that through my brain, but now that I'm older, I'm kind of understanding oh, okay, the food really plays a big part of how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and how my body is aging because my arthritis is really acting up in my back right now, and it's horrible. So I want to get my food under control, get really onto a schedule and plan everything out, because when I plan things out, I eat fairly well, and I eat fairly regularly. But when I don't plan things out, things go poorly. And I also really want to get back into movement. I was a power lifter when I was a teenager. I am never going to be back into that area of life because the gyms around here are horrible. You've got Planet Fitness, or you have this super Republican big man group, and I hate all of that. So I want to get back into walking. I have a little stepper at home for when the weather is yucky, and I will be attending, not this week, but next week, my first ever pole class. So I'm going to see how that goes, see if my hands and my wrists allow for that type of movement, and if not, I will look for something else, and that's okay too. So that is goal number 1, is to really start my first week of getting those things under control without triggering a major eating disorder episode. Goal number 2, I need to get everything set up for my queer craft corner that I am starting. My community is severely lacking in queer safe spaces that do not revolve around alcohol, so I am taking the initiative and I'm doing that myself because I don't drink, because I know a lot of the events around here are sober friendly, but they're in breweries, and it's okay, everyone else around me is drinking and that makes me uncomfortable. It's not a vibe. So I'm creating the vibe. So I need to get all of that organized and set up so we can start that this month. Goal number 3, I want to get all of my social media stuff organized. I am starting over on Instagram because my family and people from high school and all of that are all up in my Instagram, and I just want a fresh start. So I'm gonna keep that one for the nostalgia of it, and so I can send Instagram reels back and forth with my mom, but I'm starting a new one for all of my bookish content and my writer stuff because I just need a fresh start. And I want to get everything else under control, organized, ready to go. And goal number 4 for this week will be really working on cleaning the house a lot more. So the last week of this month, we are bringing home Bug. She is a 1-year-old Chihuahua, and she is coming home this month, and I am so excited to have her, but I'm definitely not puppy ready. I have Sadie, who's 14, almost 15, and she is the kind of dog where I could put a plate full of chicken nuggets in front of her, and if I said, hey, don't touch those, like, she's not touching it. She'll sniff it, but she's not going for it. She doesn't just eat things off the ground. So I am way too used to that, and I'm way too comfortable with that, so there's just like stuff everywhere. So it's not puppy safe. So I need to clean, organize, put things higher up, make the house puppy safe, and we need to do a carpet clean of the house because with a 14-year-old comes many, many potty accidents. So I want to get everything carpet cleaned just in case there's any like residual smell that a dog can smell that humans don't smell. Like there's not a territory war walking right into the house. So we've got a lot of things to do this week and not a lot of time because I'm still working my full-time job. I have 2 editing clients right now. And I still have my 2 babies to take care of. So lots to do this week, not a lot of time. It is 12 o'clock right now and I've been working for almost 3 hours now. I got the vlog for this past week uploaded. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sadie for a walk. I'm gonna wake her up, take her for a walk, and then we will have lunch. And then I will get back to work for another like 5-ish hours. So let's go do all that. So I just finished working on some developmental edits for one of my clients that I'm working with. Their story is a vibe. It's such a vibe. It's a queer romantasy and I'm loving every second of it. I'm eating it up. I'm hyping them up. I'm having such a great time. So hi, if you didn't know, I'm an editor. I edit books as a part of my living. I do developmental, copy, and proofreading. So if you need my services, you can always check me out. I am Fictionalfabrication.com. That gives you a pretty in-depth breakdown of my services and my rates. And if you are looking for me on any other social media, I mean, I've got here, and then I have TikTok and I have Instagram for my editorial business. So if you're interested in services and you're trying to catch my vibe as an editor, those are all some pretty good places to be checking. I will leave links for things in the description too, just so you've got everything you need in case that you are a queer writer looking for support in your writing journey. I'm here. I'm a queer editor. Hi. So I've gotten those chapters done. We are doing this in a little bit of a non-traditional format, and that's just something that I'm choosing to do to best support this author in their writing journey. It's something that worked best for them, so I like to be flexible with how I do things. As a neurodivergent person, I like to make accommodations for my other fellow neurodivergent people, especially when I can, especially when it's manageable for me, even if it's not traditionally how things are done in the industry. You know, support your authors the best way you can. This is how I do it. So I got those done, got those sent off, and now I need to make dinner. I need to make bread for the week. I need to start making bagels for the week, and then I need to feed the animals, and I think I'm also doing a cinnamon streusel loaf cake as like our snack this week. I like to make a little sweet treat for us to snack on throughout the week. And if I have time, I also want to remake those white cheddar cheese scones that I made last week. So it's 5 o'clock. I got a lot of cooking and a lot of baking to do. So let's go do that now. Good morning, Crusty Crew. It is Monday and we, as a unit, are going to work because I'm feeling mentally ill today. So we've got the emotional support Does my boss know she's coming in? No. But it'll be fine. Everything will be fine. She's very well behaved. So let's go to work, be a person, and try to make it through this stupid eclipse. Okay, good morning, Crusty Crew. It is Tuesday, April 9th, and I have so much to do today. We are currently in my work parking lot, so this is going to be a super quick update. I have an insane amount of work to do at work, and then outside of work, I also need to film and edit a video today, and I have some client work to do on top of that, and I need to make sure that I get some movement in today. So we have so many things to do. I also have some reading that I want to do today. Right now, I am listening to the audiobook for Only and Forever by Chloe Liez. It's the 7th book in the Bergman Brothers series. I am really enjoying it. It's definitely not going to be my favorite because nothing can beat book 6, but I am still very much enjoying it. I'm enjoying the love interest so intensely. And then I am also in the middle of reading the Titanic Survivors book club, and I don't really have any words to say about that right now. I think I need to sit down and like really give it some time, so I'm gonna try to do that tonight, like before bed. So work, with lots of big projects to do at work, and then I need to do movement when I get home from work immediately, and then actually, no, that's a lie. I need to film immediately when I get home, and then I need to do movement, and then I need to edit, and then I need to do client work. So, lots of things to do. Let's go in there and get started. Hello. So I just got home from work and I just finished cleaning up after my dog Sadie. She's old as hell. Accidents do be happening. But I am going to look for her talking buttons. She had talking buttons for eating and for going outside that she never learned to use, but to be fair, I did try to teach her how to use them at the age of 13, and she's definitely like starting to lose it a little bit. She can't really see very well, she can't hear very well, and she's like hear mentally enough to be sassy, but like not enough to obey most orders. But I'm gonna try to look for those because we have the new dog coming next month, so I want to see if I can get Sadie to even start using them even a little bit, because I'm going to make our new dog Bug use them, definitely, because they are such a good communication tool, and our new dog's only a year old. So she definitely is young enough to learn and understand. So I'm going to look for those. And then I need to film my autistic book Rex for Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month. So that is going to be my big thing for this afternoon. I then have to do some work. So, just got done with work, gonna do some filming, and then gonna do some more work. So, let's get going. Okay, y'all, I just finished filming. Wow, that was a lot of filming. I feel like I just did so much talking. I talked about so many books. I need to take a quick thumbnail, and then I'm going to take my baby for a walk because she needs a little bit of outside time before the sun sets. This is the only good part about the sun being out for longer, is that I can take her for walks more and I can film later in the day. Like, I love being able to film after work. So let's go do all that. Okay, good morning. It is Wednesday, April 10th. I am getting ready to go to work. This lighting is absolutely horrendous because I've got the sun like right at me. I don't even know what to do with it. But I need to go to work. But I have a super busy day ahead of me. And I also have a meeting after work to see what some options are, because apparently it looks like we're staying in Maine for quite a while, which was not originally the plan at all, but here we are. So, it is morning. Let's go get some work done. Let's get our shit together. So I am truly and utterly exhausted right now, but I want to show what I just bought off some lady on Facebook Marketplace for $20 as like our main donation for my queer crafting corner that I'm starting. My surrounding area is lacking sober queer spaces really bad, so I am starting one on my own. So I got tons of stuff just in case people didn't have anything, but they still wanted to join. So these are all knitting needles. And just remember, I got this all for $20. The woman was really nice and she gave me some extra stuff because this is like a donation to the queer community. And then we have a bunch more knitting needles, so that way anyone who comes, if they are lacking in materials and they are lacking in funds, they can still come and participate and learn. And then we have like a ton of yarn that she just kind of gave me for free because she wasn't going to use it. There's some good stuff in there. And then she also gave me some little, like, I believe these are like knitting and crochet. So they're little needles and like locks for stitches. And then there's tape measures in there. I think there are a couple of those in there. So yeah, and like this entire Target bag is filled with yarn. So now we have our first meeting in, not this weekend, but the weekend after. So I have many bags of yarn. And now I have some knitting supplies for people. And yeah, I'm super excited. Good morning, crusty crew. So it is Saturday and today is the day. We are currently T-minus, oh my god, 12 days from picking up the new baby. I have adopted a 1-year-old Chihuahua, and on the 25th I pick her up from her spay appointment. So this house needs to be young dog friendly in 12 days. And in those 12 days, I will also be working full-time at my regular job, working my editorial business, and I am hosting my first ever queer craft corner. So that's a lot of things to do in a small amount of time. So last night, I did not bring y'all along with me. I kind of wanted to, and then I didn't because I realized that I looked like a crazy person. I carpet cleaned the entire house, so I had to vacuum the house 4 times. 4 times. I vacuum multiple times a week, and I still had to vacuum 4 times. Think about that before you get animals. And then I carpet cleaned the entire house, so that way it came like a fresh start today. There are some things that I need to focus on. 1, I need to run some errands. So I need to drop a bunch of trash off at my job's dumpster. I've got like a broken TV, a broken carpet cleaner, and a cat tower that is going in the trash because it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible, and she wants nothing to do with it, and I want nothing to do with it. And then I need to go to drop off some bottles and cans, and then I need to go to Joann Fabrics. Those are my out of the house errands today. after I do my out of the house errands, I need to come home and I need to do laundry, and I need to start working on my mend pile. Dun dun dun. So I mend the vast majority of our clothes in this house for environmental and money reasons. So I've got like a giant pile, a pile that's going to take me hours because I've been procrastinating doing it for weeks now. So I need to do that, and I also need to get started on the custom blankets for the animals. All 3 of my animals will be getting custom blankets, so that way I can like do a switcheroo all around and give Bug a blanket that smells like the cat, and then give the cat a blanket that smells like Bug, and then give Bug a blanket that smells like Sadie, and then give Sadie a blanket that smells like Bug, so we can all like do some smell intermingling before initial introduction. So I gotta do that today. And then I also need to do some client work today, some video editing, some reading, and I need to plan out filming. I will actually be doing like real filming tomorrow, but I need to plan it out because this upcoming Wednesday is going to be like my weekly wrap up. So lots of things to do, not a lot of time to do them. So y'all are coming with me for all of it today. So let's go. Really? Okay, hi, hello, it is Sunday. So, I yet again did not film a wrap-up yesterday, which I should have, but I didn't. Because I have a problem with that. I'm horrible at wrapping up the week on Saturdays because I overpack my schedule every single Saturday. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. Because I hate myself. It's fine though. So I was going through, I'm almost done editing this, so this will be going up within the next couple hours. So for yesterday, I did get the majority of my mending done, and I did finish out 2 out of the 3 animal blankets. I did the one for Sadie, which hers was the biggest one, and then I did Bugs, which hers is the fluffiest one, because she's a little short-haired chihuahua, and I'm bringing that poor little warm baby to Maine. But it's fine. I still have to do the cats, which, let me show you the fabric that I got for hers. So hers is going to be little strawberries with a purple backing. I will insert here some pictures of Sadie's and Bugs, so you can just take a peek at the vibes. The cat will probably be laying on Bugs because she's sleeping there right now, but that's fine. And then I got most of my mending done. There are a few difficult projects that I have left. One that I need to reserge an entire pair of pants that I made, because I should have serged my seams in the beginning, and then I didn't because I wanted to be lazy. And there's a knit glove that I need to try to repair, but I don't know how to repair it, but like they're really sentimental gloves for my partner. So I gotta try to figure that out at some point. Maybe someone in my crafting circle will know how to do that, but I don't know how to do that at this moment. So there are still a couple things, but for the most part it's all done, and now it all fits in one nice little contained box, which is what I want it to stay as. And then in my goals for the week that I talked about last week, like at the beginning of this vlog, when it came to food this week, I feel like I did really good at planning everything out. So that worked out really well. And in terms of movement, I didn't do like a ton, but I did go for multiple walks, and then I did carpet clean the entire house, which was definitely a workout. I'm counting that as a workout. People who don't count like intense housework as a workout are crazy, because housework sucks. In terms of social media, I did not get all of my social media organized. I really wanted to, but it was a task that I just could not mentally get to, and sometimes that's how it goes. So that was the week. I feel like I was super busy, but I feel like I got a lot done, so I'll take what I can get. I'm gonna go grab Sage from outside, so I hope that everyone had a fantastic week, and I will see y'all next time for hopefully some more reading and some less life. Bye.